Hello, this is like I stated in my last video, I'm going to be talking about the topic and put my input inside of it. And as you've seen in the title, I'm going to be talking about foreign policies. This is crazy, y'all. There are so many foreign policies, and in America we have politics too. Now, other than foreign policies, there's also problems like the wage gap, the gender wage gap to be exact, which I think is really bad because they do as much work as normal people, and so they should get paid the same amount as we get paid. Now, other than that, there's also problems with our electoral decisions. Now, I'm not registered to vote, but if I was, then I would be. And I could use that right to vote for who I want to be president. Now, other than that, there's also problems with copyright. This is my video. You cannot take my video. Now, other than that, there's also problems with doctors. Why does that cost so much? Why do they get paid so much? Now, other than that, let's talk about other things. One of my main concerns is the gender wage gap. I hate how they treat us sisters. I feel like they should treat them just like they treat normal people as well. Because we're all the same on the inside. We all bleed red, white, and blue. That's what the American principles were stand on. The principles of the USA. That is why we fought for our rights. Back in the day, we used politics to have our say. We said you are human if you're straight or you're gay. Is that really a problem? I think not. And I think racism is taught. Now, when I was little, I didn't know what race was. But now, I'm one of them. Now, finally, let's talk about something important. I believe I should be paid by the government. I believe this because I put in a lot of work, and I should be recognized by the payments of the government through taxes. I believe our tax money is being spent on the wrong things, and I believe they should be using the tax money to fund me. And other than that, there's problems with war inside this country, or better yet, the world. I bet that if they just stop killing people, then there wouldn't really be much of a problem. Now, this is a video about politics, but I don't want to divide anybody. I love people. I love dogs, cats. Now, other than that, let's talk about the politics and sports. Remember Colin Kaepernick? Now, other than that, let's talk about cigarettes. Now, would you rather have cigarette son or vape daughter? I know my answer. Thought son or gay daughter? I know my answer. And I know there's so much more in the world than money, but I just can't get my hands off of it. I just keep making more and more money, and I can't get enough of it. Now, other than that, let's talk about border politics. I know Mexican people as much as you know Mexican people, so there shouldn't be much of a problem there, huh? And that's why I'm here. I think if we all become friends, then there wouldn't be much of a problem there would be. I've been to college 2 times already, so I know what I'm talking about. I've taken the same history class twice, so I know what I'm talking about. So I know what it means to be a politician. I know what it means to be sad, and I know what it means to be happy, because I felt those things. So now that you know we can relate somewhere, let's talk about something personal. Would you get surgery on your private parts if it meant that you can be happy? Would you defend this country by joining the army so you can defend the country? Do you need a penis to go inside the men's bathroom? Do you need a vagina? If you were to get married, would it be with a man or a woman? Does it really matter? Do you believe in marriage? Do you believe in God? Which God do you believe in? If you died right now, would you be happy? Would you accept death if it meant life for a loved one? What happens when you die? I don't think I will die. It never happened before, and I don't plan on it. Now, other than that, let's talk about politics and entertainment. You can't censor me. I can say what I want. You can't stop me. There's nothing you can do now. Like if you're gay, shoot, I don't care. Don't touch me though. I smoke with you. I don't smoke, but I would if I did. And that's a fact. And now that you know that I don't lie, let's get a little personal. Do feelings belong in politics? How do you feel right now? Do you feel good? Could I make you feel better? Not in a weird way. Let's talk more on foreign policy. What even is that? You can't control me. I'm American. You can't take that away from me. Now let's really get into it. Let's talk about gang activity in the United States. Now, it may sound really cool and music, and it may make you want to join a gang. But other than that, let's have a discussion in the comments. What's your favorite race and why? And what's your least favorite race and why? If you made it this far in the video, you might be as smart as me, and you might understand the deeper meaning when I talk about politics. So when I eventually make my book, you better pay for it and rate it 5 stars. And once you pay for it, you'll get a free book. Now there's 5 more minutes for this video, and I'm all about ideas. I just can't think of anything else I can put my input in. I'm trying to slide in some more input, but there's not enough. So I'm gonna try to think about something. I can't think of anything else to say. I give up. But that doesn't mean I'm a failure. I'm gonna have the rest of the video be royalty-free music you can watch my amazing gameplay on. So this is gonna be the outro, and you can just sit back and relax.